Do you know hundreds, maybe even thousands of English words? But when someone actually speaks to you in English, your mind suddenly goes blank? You know the words. You understand English. You've studied vocabulary lists. But when it's time to speak, you don't know what to say. If this sounds familiar, there's nothing wrong with your English. You may simply be learning vocabulary in the wrong way. In this video, I'll show you what to do instead and how you can start using the English you already know. You've saved English words on your phone. Maybe you've even memorized words like confident, opportunity, comfortable, necessary, improvement. But when it's time to speak, you don't know what to say. If this sounds familiar, there's nothing wrong with your English. You may simply be learning vocabulary in the wrong way. In this video, I'll show you what to do instead, and how you can start using the English you already know. Let's start with something many English learners do. They find a list called 50 English words you must know. They memorize the words. Then the next day, they find another list, and another, and another. After a few weeks, they may recognize hundreds of new words. But there's a problem. Recognizing a word is not the same as being able to use it. Imagine we learn the word decision. You know its meaning. You can recognize it when you read it. But can you immediately say, I haven't made a decision yet, or I need some time to make a decision? That's the difference. Fluent speakers don't just know individual words. They know how words work together in real situations. So here's the first thing you should do. Stop learning words alone. Start learning phrases and chunks. Instead of memorizing decision learn, make a decision. Instead of mistake learn, make a mistake. Instead of idea learn, I have an idea. Instead of sure learn, I'm not sure. Instead of agree learn, I completely agree. See the difference? You're not just learning vocabulary. You're learning ready to use English. And when you need to speak, your brain doesn't have to build the sentence word by word. The second thing you should do is learn English through situations, not random lists. Let's say today's topic is meeting someone for the first time. Don't memorize 20 random words. Instead, learn a small group of useful sentences. For example, nice to meet you. What do you do? Where are you from? How do you know Sarah? It was nice talking to you. Now imagine you're actually meeting someone. Your brain can connect these sentences to a real situation. That's much easier to remember than a list of unrelated vocabulary. You can do the same with ordering coffee, going shopping, talking to a coworker, making plans, asking for help, or talking about your weekend. Here's a very simple method you can start using today. I call it the 3-sentence method. Every day, choose one everyday situation. Then learn only 3 useful sentences. Let's say today's situation is, you are running late. Sentence 1, I'm running late. Sentence 2, I'm on my way. Sentence 3, I'll be there in a few minutes. That's it. Don't learn 30 sentences, learn 3. But don't just read them, say them out loud. Say them several times. Then imagine the situation. Your friend is waiting for you. What do you say? Sorry, I'm running late. Your friend asks where you are. I'm on my way. They ask when you'll arrive. I'll be there in a few minutes. Now the English has a situation attached to it. That's what makes it easier to remember. Here's something important. You probably don't need 5,000 more words right now. You need to become faster at using the words you already know. Take a simple word like get. Instead of learning another difficult word, learn how get works in everyday English. Get ready, get home, get better, get tired, get a chance, get back to me. One simple word can give you dozens of useful expressions. This is much more powerful for speaking than memorizing a giant vocabulary list. So whenever you learn a new word, ask yourself, how would a real person use this word in a sentence? Then learn 2 or 3 examples. And now we come to one of the biggest problems. Waiting until your English is perfect before speaking. Don't do that. You don't need perfect English to start speaking. Start with simple English. Instead of thinking, how can I say this in a very advanced way? Ask, how can I say this simply? For example, you don't need a complicated sentence to talk about your day. You can say, I had a busy day. I went to work. I came home late. I'm really tired. Simple English that you can actually say is much more useful than advanced English that that you can only recognize. So here's your simple daily routine. You only need about 10 minutes. Minute 1 to 3, choose one everyday situation and learn 3 useful phrases. Minute 4 to 6, say those phrases out loud. Don't just read them silently. Minute 7 to 8, create your own examples. For example, I'm running late, then change it. I'm running late for work. I'm running late for dinner. I'm running late today. Minute 9 to 10, speak for 1 minute without stopping. Use the phrases you just learned. You don't need a partner. You can talk to yourself. You can record your voice. You can even pretend you're talking to a friend. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is retrieval. You want your brain to become faster at finding the English you already know. So, if you're struggling to speak English fluently, don't immediately start memorizing another 100-word vocabulary list. Try something different. Learn phrases, not isolated words. Learn through situations. Practice 3 sentences at a time. Use the words you already know. And most importantly, speak before you feel ready. Remember, fluency isn't about knowing every English word. It's about being able to use the English you know, quickly, naturally, and confidently. If you want to improve your everyday English with practical phrases and real conversations, subscribe to Talk Fluent. And in the comments, tell me, what's the biggest problem you have when speaking English?